Did I enjoy it? Massively.
It was most about finding out more about myself.
Everyone was so welcoming and it made me feel so at home here.
I made some great friends. The bunch in the group of people in the class were all from different industries.
You just tend to meet everyone. I didn't really meet anyone. I don't think I could put my finger on one person I didn't really like, you know what I mean?
So I had no idea that I could do so much in 1 year.
The NCI is a diverse college, but we act like a big family.
It's a really warm college, if you get me now. It's close, it's not massive, it's small, it's tight-knit.
So NCI gives you like that platform to be able to achieve your dreams.
I feel like if you came to anybody in the college and said where you want to be, they'll get you to where you want to be.
A lot of it really came down to the collaboration, mixed ideas. There was always something different happening each week.
My favorite thing about NCI is that they just want their students to thrive beyond academics.
They don't just teach you, they just make you strong, they just make you bold, and they just make you to take your decision on your own.
It would have been nice to have the whole year together again, because obviously we thought it was only going to be 2 weeks and then...
I've never seen the college this empty.
Weird. And even now that our graduation is online, it's just surreal kind of, just everything is so up in the air.
To get to the point where you're eventually graduating, I'm proud, delighted, excited to have it.
I think you'd be lucky to get into NCI.
The biggest hurdle was making the decision to go and do it, but delighted I made the decision, came to NCI.
It would change you completely, because it changed me.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honoured to welcome you to this important ceremony at which awards will be conferred on students of the National College of Ireland. Aina Erica is more an honour due, Farrow Nafalcha a Currove, Higgin Sharmanas Brunta Kamana Shaw, in a run for Dushina, Vikling, College Nashunta Nairn. I now call upon Gina Quinn, President of the National College of Ireland, to address the graduates. Gina.
Thank you, Professor Hill. Dear graduates, congratulations. You are all here today to be formally recognised and virtually presented with your parchment, to be acknowledged for your academic achievement. And what an achievement. Not only will you receive your qualification today, but you have done this in a year where we have all been challenged to cope with a very different learning environment. You completed your programs during a global pandemic that forced all learning and assessment online, and you still excelled. Well done. We all hope that at some time in the not too distant future, we'll look back on 2020 and say, isn't it so good to have this pandemic behind us? But do remember that in all times of adversity, we are forced to find new resources within ourselves, new resilience and skills. I want all of you to make sure that you recognise those abilities that allowed you to finish your programme in a year that was characterised by so much disruption and change. The Romantic poet John Keats coined the term negative capability all the way back in 1817. Negative capability was described by Keats as the ability of the individual to perceive, think, and operate beyond any presupposition of a predetermined capacity of the human being. Now let me put that a little more simply in today's terms. Negative capability means the ability to achieve well beyond our own perceived capabilities, particularly when faced with negativity and uncertainty. As Edith Eger, Holocaust survivor, said, "Our painful experiences aren't a liability. They're a gift. They give us perspective and meaning, an opportunity to find our unique purpose and our strength." And your presence at this ceremony here today is certainly evidence that you can achieve in a context that none of us could ever have imagined when you set out on your educational journey. I want all of you to remember what you have achieved during your time in NCI, both academically and in terms of your personal experience. I want you to draw on the benefit of that experience whenever times get tough in the future. Do remember that through your education here at NCI, you have learnt to think independently, to consider issues and problems from many different angles, to come to solutions through consideration of many options, and to listen and discuss and come to consensus and agreement. Remember those skills and use them in all aspects of your life. It is often said that in difficult times, rather than seeking the truth, we seek certainty. But don't let that drive for certainty cloud your vision. Approach your big decisions in life with the processes you learnt here in your learning experience at NCI. Yes, take your own knowledge and experience. Have the courage to think independently, but do so in collaboration, genuinely listening to and hearing others, sharing and influencing your own perspectives, respecting those with different backgrounds and views. And while we live in this wonderful and colourful world, be wary of echo chambers. Our peer and social media groups can often be very comfortable and full of like-minded individuals. But do remember to listen to those who may have different views. In discussions, I love hearing someone say, "That's a good point, Gina." And I like to hear that because frequently the very next word that comes after that is "but," meaning that there is another perspective that I haven't thought about. And those other perspectives are worth listening to. We are all prone to biases. We believe our judgment is better than it is. We underestimate downsides. We look for data to confirm our view and can ignore evidence. We favour something because we've already invested in it. And it is because of this that we should always question the easy assumptions, especially when making big decisions. And you should remember the skills you have learnt as you undertook your learning here at NCI. The skills of evaluation, risk assessment, objectivity, teamwork, and critical thinking. Use all of that in our increasingly complex world. Because years of research shows that through education, you are more comfortable dealing with uncertainty and complexity. You are better equipped now to innovate and find opportunity, to be responsible, proactive, to take calculated risks, to respect and understand others and their needs, to be your very best selves. As Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the recently deceased US Supreme Court judge, said, "Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you." So as you head on to the next exciting chapter in your lives, can I again say, well done, graduates. You have equipped yourselves with more skills for life. Please remember to say a very special thank you to everybody who has helped you along this path. NCI is privileged to have shared that journey with you. And we look forward to remaining a strong resource for you as you continue your career and what we hope will be a lifelong educational journey. Stay safe, everyone. I wish you all every success.
I now call upon Gina Quinn, President of the National College of Ireland, to confer masters, degrees, diplomas and certificates on the students of the National College of Ireland on behalf of Quality and Qualifications Ireland, presented by the College for that purpose.
On behalf of Quality and Qualifications Ireland, I hereby confer QQI Masters, postgraduate diplomas, degrees, diplomas, and certificates of the Council on the candidates at the National College of Ireland.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses at the National College of Ireland and who are worthy of the masters, degrees, diplomas and certificates. I request you to present their parchments to them. A Uachtaran, Curum na hin céimi Seochalanas, a Jerry Low, Cursi, a Creeknu, a Galisja Náisiúnta na Heran, agus bhfuil maistrathe, céimena, diplomi, agus devnathe Yarvu, Caliachta, agus Caliachta Éireann Tiltte acu. Iriam Urtsa Anish, a bar of Runnu Orhu. I now call upon the Dean of the School of Business, Dr. Colette Darcy, to read out the names of the candidates.
Thank you, Professor Hill. I'm delighted to present the graduates from the School of Business. Master of Arts in Human Resource Management. Susan Oyindamola Abimbola. Ruth Agbogan. Kemi Anwanya. Motenreo Aragondadi. Mark Atachu. Harshida Vasudev Fat. John Burke. Ruth Burke. Shauna Brennan. Alison Buckley. Stephen Carton. Orla Collins. Lisa Dale. Aoife Davin. Oludulopa Ifioma Decker. Maripaz Diaz. Victoria Doyle. Macy Doyle. Joy Ikpenyong. Meoya Peniola Essen. Oya Fabine Fadei. Aditun Babajid Famuden. Sydney Savio Francis. Emma Gallagher. Ingao. Sarah Grant. Dino Hadzikan Dunik. Lauren Heffernan. Ailish Henry. Fiona Houlihan. Chi Wen Young. Chigoziram Angela Idam. Kenechukwu John Kennedy Iluka. Olga Ivanichka. Miriam Jamila. Ibibauchi Arua Kalua. Inge Kalu. Victor Katu. Caitlin Kavanagh. Mark Kelly. Aaron Kenny. Cathal Lavelle. Catherine Maxwell. Adrian McCarthy. Savannah Maguire. Grace Meehan. Apoorva Mudak. Michael Morning. Louise Mullins. Ailish Nerney. Sarah Norris. Tori O'Connor. Sean O'Reilly. Esther Oriolua Odesana. Oluwad Fadikemi Margaret Odunta. Efiani Peace Oguga. Mary Ogund Ipi. Oluwat Ani Oika. Abdul Ahmed Olaji Olabei. Louisa Abasi Freak Owudiong Idimeko. Uchenna Chinlo Ozimen. Santanu Penharka. Sally Payton. J. Rashima Prasad. Vanessa Quadros. Nisha Rajamohan. Melanie Rowe. Michelle Service. Aoife Shannon.
Kristen Smith.
Zhao Shun. Adrian Sundquist. Rob Sutton. Aransta Taludar. Giovanna Timanji. Leah Thomas. Idara Aniati Udusoro. Gemma Whelan. Master of Science in Finance. Loretta Avelli. Nicholas James Brooke Jackson. Aisling Cantwell. John Donoghue. Irina Drozan. Ian Duncan. Louise Hanley. Patrick Hughes. Rijhav Joshi. Bansi Purushottam Mavani. Mohini Purushottam Mavani. Laura McCormick. Leanne McGrath. Alicia Uwa Uramwenzi. Adriana Parada Morales. Richard Phillip. Keith Piggott. Connor Priestley. Balaji Ramakrishna. Surbi Rekhi. Rishika Sungali. Taig Muhammad Shabashkan. Rachicha Malachira Samaya. Zue Sun. Muhammad Jahir Thakharakal Kanot. Depesh Twari. Dajing Wang.
Kai Zhang.
Zhilang Zhang. Master of Science in Marketing. Anushka Jashpal Singh Bedi. Emma Carroll. Anushka Dinesh Chugh. Daniela Cristina de Andre Rodriguez. Cheryl Dillon. Rahika Gul. Jashika Jain. Sabira Kakar. Himani Rajesh Karira. Aman Ullah Khan. Gopendra Kumar Khanna. Navnet Kumar. Maggie Lau. Aidan McGarry. Stephen McSweeney. Mariana Mesquita Carvola de Sal. Carl Murphy. Ross Norton. Ian O'Keefe. Abraham Okiria. Adibola Olomo. Celine Ozar. Darren Renix. Adriana Rodriguez Montelongo. Shachanya Sachdeva. Tanvir Samdani. Tara Sterling Byrne. postgraduate diploma in business in marketing. Jennifer Pryor. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Accounting and Finance. Dion Baker. Alex Bellamy. Johnny Burns. Leanne Byrne. Joseph Canty. Yilin Chen. Shirley Yin Shang Chong. Rachel Clooney. Adam Clowry. Carl Duncan. Kira Hanley. Mark Heron. Thomas Howard. Adam Kavanagh. Rita Keeman. Helen Kirwan. Konstantin Lazar. Shichen Ma. Elvira Mbumemo. Dean McGurk. Sean Power. Ryan Powney. Adam Price. Apu Rehan. David Redmond. Andrea Stanley. Josh Swain. Carly Swain. Ibo Wong. Xinang Wang. Zhuing Zhang. Zhaishu Yang. Ruhan Zhao. Shiyi Zhu. Anna Bandinas. Shankar Fatari. Yuan Yu Ing. Domika Rukowska. Huda Yusuf. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Marketing Practice. Leila Ajara. Anna Andu. Jason Batt. Jordan Bowe. Orla Bradshaw. Maxime Bria. Melissa Byrne. Victoria Carroll. Kira Clayle. Neve Convery. Colm Doherty. Sean Dolan. Ryan Dowling. Christian Doyle. Cara Duff. Gary Farrell, Liam Feeney, Ian Fitzpatrick, Emma Gavin, Lauren Gaynor, Daniel Gilligan, Liam Griffin, Connor Hempson, Chai Wong, Aaron Hart, James Hempenstall, Josh Hogan, Carl Ivory, Mark Kavanagh, Kieran Kearney, Megan Kennedy, Saoirse Leddy, Wang Ting Lu, Samantha Louth, Joanna Luck, Niamh Lynch, Sophie McSweeney, Liam Maher, Shauna Manley, Chloe McCormick, Sarah MacDonald, Paige McGovern, Kaylee McMenemy, Nathan Merrigan, Aoife Maloney, Saoirse Monaghan, Killian Morris, Dean Murphy, Amy Murray, Gerard Nee, Mike Nzingo, Jennifer O'Brien, Dara O'Connor, Killian O'Connor Ryan, David O'Hagan, Adam O'Mahony, Megan O'Sullivan, Colm O'Toole, Lorna O'Toole Byrne, Luke Quigley, Kathleen Riley, Laura Reynolds, Michael Rickard, Kelsey Roach, Keena Roach, Cian Ronayne, Gregory Sheehan, Ross Sean, Naomi Shungo, Ellen Smith, Tara Stevens, Mark Strain, David Taganlitsky, Ator Turable, Bazak Uzunuk, Shane Warren. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Human Resource Management. Habiba Abshir. Mistura Ainyemi. Jennifer Barron. Carol Bergen. Tanya Boone. Kyra Boyle. Jodie Boyle. Liam Branley. Veronica Bonova. Alexandra Byrne. Chloe Byrne. Chloe Cassidy. Caitlin Donnelly. Ellie Fagan. Magdalena Valenzi. Tara Foy. Nicole Hand. Ross Hanney. Ruth Hennessy. Chloe Henshaw. Ryan Hines. Yibi Liu. Jingxing Liu. Olivia Mackey. Lauren Martin. Kira McCarthy. Kieran McGreevy. Aaron McIntyre. Kate McKenna. Leah Maher. Sive Minogue. Juliette Malloy. Reese Mooney. Kira Murphy. Ellen O'Connor. Emily O'Connor. Alan O'Reilly. Ramona Pleska. Isha Roghona. Alicia Shankil. Taylor Smith. Dejan Stojakovic. Jaishi Sun. Karen Tracy. Diana Ursel. Rizhao Wang. Emma Ward. Kai-Ying Yang. Kira Young. Yiming Yuan. James Yuan. Bowen Zhang. Ziteng Zhang. Shuti Zhao. Zhaohao Zhao. Jill Coogan. Aisling Cooper. Shauna Lawler, Circa Poole. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Human Resource Strategy and Practice. Christy Adameti Pusian. Edel Bailey. Jennifer Boyle. Roisin Carthy. Jenny Clancy. Aisling Clark. Hazel Corcoran. Thomas Dussien. Lou de Borba. Kieran Devine. Dylan Downs. Carol Durack.
Laura Eden.
Sharon Fagan. Stephanie Fitzgerald. Colm Fitzpatrick. Olive Fitzsimons. Helen Halpin. Simon Heaps. Naomi Kane. Christina Kenny. Laura Kenny. Rebecca Lawler. Craig Lawler. Claire Lawler. Roland Long. Morgan Macaulay. Michelle McKenna. Laura McMahon. Anna Mooney. Georgina Murray. Aoife O'Donoghue. Mark O'Reilly. Monica Papik. Stacey Poole. Rachel Prescott. Dean Prizeman. Craig Rahem. Gavin Ria. Davidas Savichu. Mike Shields. Alexandra Slaminska. Kieran Smith. Barry Ward. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business Management. Paul Aspel. Alan Barrett. Ellen Vlehem. Mark Boyle. Jordan Canning. Louise Carey. Inaki Castella Hernandez. Jade Cleary. Fiacre Coleman. Carlos Eduardo da Silva Braz. Cleena Dodd, Daniel Downey, Anna Fabregat, Elaine Finnegan, Lisa Fitzgerald, Maeve Galogly, Michelle Gleeson, Agnieszka Hanlon, James Hayes, John Heffernan, Sarah Jane Hogan, Niamh Hogg, Wanja Hanorov, Darren Jackson, Justina Kajar, Claire Kelleher, Lucia Kovachikova, Alexandra Kuzminska, David Maher, Aisling McDade, Cian McGuinness, Robert McGuinness, Ambrose McKenna, Fanny Mender, Kerry Morris, Daniel Murray, Ingrid Nevin, Jack Nolan, Gillian O'Callaghan, Shane O'Connell, Liam O'Donnell, John Roll, Laura Ray, David Redmond, Dervla Roach, Andressa Rodriguez, Sarah Siri, Kanukwan Tavetham, Kaylin Tracy Fox, Paulina Truck, Enrico Zucca.
I now call upon the Director of the Centre of Education and Lifelong Learning, Dr. Leo Casey, to read out the names of the candidates.
Thank you, Professor Hill. It gives me great honour to name the following recipients from the Centre for Education and Lifelong Learning. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Early Childhood Education. Julie Booth. Marie Boyne. Eileen Callahan. Aoife Cannon. Alexandra Gulyas. Rebecca Hardy. Claire Humphreys. Eloise Kerjan. Linda McGrath. Linda O'Connor. Alison Scully. Tamia Zole. Bachelor of Arts Honours in adult and workforce education. Kim Haw. Iseult Manning. Lorraine Norrie. Tamsin Quinn. Emma Snedker. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education. Caroline Nolan.
Higher Certificate in Early Childhood Education.
Abiola Onatola.
I now call upon the Dean of the School of Business, Dr. Colette Darcy, to read out the names of the candidates.
Thank you, Professor Hill. Diploma in Human Resource Management, Strategy and Practice. Audrey Lyons. Natasha Maguire. Aoife Murphy. Grace Murphy. Alan Nolan. Roisin O'Sullivan. Mandy O'Neill. Dara Sexton. Shane Weir. Certificate in Business Management. Ivana Bogadan. James Downey.
I now call upon the Director of the Centre of Education and Lifelong Learning, Dr. Leo Casey, to read out the names of the candidates.
Thank you, Professor Hill. Certificate in Learning and Technology. Kieran Buckley. Colleen Kate Byrne. Aidan Campbell. Sharon Carr. Ben Condon. Ciara Dowling. David Doyle. Alexandra Dwan.
Gerard Dunn.
Jennifer Farley. Helen Fenton. Eddie Fleming. Elaine Given. Deirdre Hanami. Aisling Jackson. Deborah Kelly. Neil Maguire. Ciara MacDonald. Joanne McCabe. Niamh McGee. Natalie Nolan. Charlene Pepper. Tom Prenderville. Declan Quinn. Aideen Raftery. Roisin Sweeney. Monica Joubert. Michael Windle.
I now call upon the Vice Dean of the School of Computing, Dr. Paul Steins, to read out the names of the candidates.
Thank you, Jimmy, for that kind introduction. It is with great honour that I will present the named award on behalf of the School of Computing. Certificate in Data Analytics. Natasha DeCourcy. Shawnee Hegarty.
We would like to take a moment to remember one of our undergraduate students in the School of Business who sadly passed away this year during his time in NCI. Please pause with us for a moment of reflection. I would like to present a posthumous award to Zhu Wei Yang from the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Human Resource Management. We will now present the Student President's Award. This award signifies not only the academic achievement of the individual, but also their commitment to college life in general. We will be presenting 2 awards in this ceremony. The first recipient of this award goes to an individual who has proven herself to be a diligent and hard worker, and despite having a tough commute, working long hours to financially support herself through college, she was always enthusiastic for learning and participating in class. She was successful in a demanding competition for a place on the IBEC graduate programme and is currently enjoying the challenges posed by her new work environment. She has been a great ambassador for the National College of Ireland, and I am delighted to award the President's Award to Diana Ursel. The next recipient of this award goes to a part-time student whose hard work and dedication saw him successfully complete the MSc in marketing. Despite juggling a full-time job and family commitments, he was always pleasant, helpful, and hardworking. I am delighted to award the President's Award to Darren Renix. I would now like to present the CPA Award for the highest achiever in the Contemporary Issues in Finance and Accounting module on the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Accounting and Finance. The winner of this award is Adam Kavanagh. This concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring of masters, degrees, diplomas and certificate awards on the students of the National College of Ireland. Best wishes and thanks to all. Guramila Mayagav Galer.